So,
So where are we from?
yeah,
And why we are cycling around the world as our honeymoon?
yes,
Right?
Who are we?
And who are we?
yeah, yeah. And how you guys met? It's very
and how we
interesting.
met.
Start there, how you met.
Okay.
Yeah, how you
So
met.
well, just a little bit about just the basics. My name is Zita, and
My name is Arpi.
he's Arpi, and we are 27 and 29-year-old. We are from Hungary, Budapest, and
We met
How we met.
in a theme party, like where everybody has to dress up.
something else.
Yeah.
I was a hippie girl, peace,
And I was a cyclist.
for a surprise.
I was the Tour de France
Where are from?
because I have no other suit. So it was so easy to put the helmet and the sunglasses and the gloves because I had it. So I cycled also that time.
And he made a hell of pictures on the party, and I wanted to have the pictures, photos,
So
so
she
I wrote with a permanent ink my email address on her arm.
And
So the next day,
morning I wrote her
an English email, and
because I wanted to be different than other guys.
because we speak Hungarian,
So I asked her a date in
and
English.
well, I said yes, why not? So we
started.
met.
How do you ask for a date? How do you ask her for a date?
Would you like to come and drink a tea with me maybe tomorrow? Then I can give you the pictures.
Take note, Ritti.
Okay. No, this is official. Okay.
So we met,
Okay.
and yeah, I didn't like him first, but then he took me for a cycle trip, just 100 kilometers. That's too
6
much.
days.
100 kilometers.
Yeah, and I was so dead,
Exhausted.
and I was about to die, and
But
he was so patient, he was so kind, so I kind of liked to, I started to like him
And then
at the end, so
at that time I just planned to hit the road for 100 days of cycling within Europe, and it was already planned. So our 13th, 14th and 15th date was all around Europe. She
we
had
counted the dates,
Yeah.
so we had total 284
284 days before the wedding.
dates before the wedding.
Now we are not dating anymore because
Because
we
we are
are
married.
wife and husband.
And the idea of cycling came from him, obviously, but the honeymoon idea came from me. And it came like we both like to travel, and we always wanted to see the world.
We started to dream about go
And
to
it was
India.
like, okay, let's go to India because India is like, so exciting. But if
Southeast
we go as far as India, we should go to Southeast Asia, right?
Let's go to Bali.
Okay, let's go to Bali because in Indonesia it's such a good, destination. But we go as far as Indonesia, we should just go, Australia is so close.
And New Zealand.
And why not go to New Zealand? But if we reach New Zealand, it would be so far to come back. So
same
why
way.
don't we go
Around
around?
the world.
And
But it was a process.
it was a process
It
like
was a
this.
dreaming process, then a planning process, then I quit my job, to my boss. I will leave the country for cycling around the world. Of course he said I'm crazy, this is my biggest mistake. But
Everybody thought we are like a little bit nuts.
Not.
and they haven't believed us that we really leave and go.
So here we are.
Okay. So this is very interesting. And what was the most fear you had for the past months that you cycled from Hungary to Cambodia so far? Your fear, your most, yeah.
Oh, that was no real big fears. Like, once I thought I will die because I had terrible pain, but later on figured out it's a kidney stone, nothing serious.
We
Fear.
don't really have fears.
No fear.
The biggest fear, I won't get my shower at the end of the day. Or you won't find proper food, but nothing special. The world is safe, everybody is so nice and kind, What you see in the news, it's like a tiny little percentage. It's not in the news somebody was kind to you, right?
Yeah.
So it's not in the news that somebody was kind to somebody, or somebody feed you, or somebody host you, or something. But if somebody kill you or drop you or anything, that's in the news. And I don't like it. It's like a tiny little percentage of the whole population of the earth.
Reality. So
So
in the
this
news
bird
you
is
can
safe.
see only the terrible things, but that's not the full picture. We wanted to see the real world, with our own eyes, so we decided to cycle, which is a really good way because by cycling you are the part of the nature, you can feel the smells, you can hear the voices, you
You
can
can say
see.
hello to everyone.
So it's not like just like a bus, like you go through the scenery and never stop. You can stop anywhere, anytime. You can stay anywhere with local people, village people. These are our best experiences.
We met with people who used to travel by bus or motorbike, and they switched to bicycle because they found it more fantastic, you know, travel on bicycle, because you're really part of everything, you know, you really experience the thing.
Nice.
And who have you found to be among the most hospitable people that you and I were talking a little bit before?
Generally, people are everywhere hospitable, but if we have to pick one group of people, the Muslim people in Iran,
In
in
Pakistan.
Pakistan, in Bangladesh, they are really crazy about hospitality. They want the visitor to feed you, host you, entertain you. They want to make you happy, and if they manage to make you happy, they are really happy.